Have you ever thought about where your money will come from after you retire? Picture this. You are in your late 50s, finally stepping out of the workforce. But now you are thinking, will my savings actually last? Or can I still maintain the lifestyle I want? If these questions worry you, then you are not alone. In today's video, I will show you a smart way to plan for a secure retirement income using a combination of SIP and SWP. With this approach, you can build a solid retirement fund that generates a stable income for the decades after you stop working. Introduction to SIP and SWP. Alright, let's start by breaking down these terms. First up, SIP or Systematic Investment Plan. This is a disciplined way of investing a fixed amount of money in mutual funds every month. Think of it as setting aside money regularly, just like you would save for a big trip or a wedding. For example, let's say you invest Rs 15,000 every month in an equity mutual fund through SIP. By investing consistently, you are taking advantage of something called compounding. Your money makes more money over time. This adds up to a large corpus by the time you are ready to retire. Now, once you build the retirement corpus through SIP, you enter the next phase, that is SWP or Systematic Withdrawal Plan. This is when you start drawing a fixed monthly income from the corpus you have accumulated. It's like paying yourself a steady salary from your investment after you retire. Why this combo works for retirement? You might be wondering why use both SIP and SWP. Here's the secret. Combining SIP and SWP can create a sustainable, reliable retirement income that lasts for decades. It's like setting up a waterfall of the money that flows steadily from your working years into your retirement years without running dry. Imagine you start a SIP of Rs 15,000 per month for 25 years. By the time you are ready to retire, with a moderate return rate of around 12% per year, your investment can grow to over Rs 2 crore. This is the power of compounding over a long period. Then, when you retire, you switch to SWP withdrawing, says Rs 1,52,000 every month for your expenses. Now, with an 8% annual return, your money continues to grow even as you withdraw from it. The math behind SIP and SWP. Alright, let's dive a little deeper into the math. For SIP, you are investing Rs 15,000 per month, growing it at an average return of 12% per year for 25 years. By the end of this period, your corpus is approximately Rs 2.1 to 2.5 crore. Now imagine you retire with this corpus and start withdrawing Rs 1,52,000 per month for your expenses. You might think, won't my savings run out? The answer is no, and here's why. Because your corpus continues to earn an estimated 8% per year. You're actually sustaining your withdrawals while letting your principal grow. With this approach, your Rs 2 crore corpus can potentially support a monthly income of Rs 1,52,000 for the next 30 years. Is that incredible? Consideration for strong retirement plan. Of course, with this plan sounds great, there are some crucial factors to consider to answer this strategy works as expected. Number 1. Inflation. One big factor is inflation. The cost of living will go up, so what seems like a lot of money now may not be enough in 20 or 30 years ahead. When planning, think about increasing your SIP over time, if possible, to account for inflation. Number 2. Investment allocations. As you get closer to retirement, it's wise to gradually shift your investment into safer assets like debt funds, which carry lower risk than equity. This can protect your corpus from market volatility. Tax implications. Lastly, taxes. SWP withdrawals may be subjected to taxes depending on the type of funds you are invested in and capital gains you have accrued. A good tax plan can help maximize your after-tax income. Real-life examples. To make this relatable, let's look at a couple of scenarios. Take someone who starts investing in their 30s with SIP plus SWP approach. By 55 or 60, they will build a sizable retirement corpus. They transition into SWP, withdrawing monthly while their investment continues to grow, and that income sustains them for years. Now, imagine someone else who started in their 40s instead of their 30s. They would need to either invest a higher monthly amount or aim for higher return to build the same corpus by retirement. Starting early makes a huge difference. Steps to get started. Ready to get started with this plan? Here's what you need to do. Step 1. First, determine your monthly SIP amount based on your retirement goals. Use an online SIP calculator to estimate how much you will accumulate with different amounts. Step 2. Pick a diversified mutual fund, ideally with a good track record of growth. Remember, the goal during this phase is to build your corpus over time. Step 3. As you approach retirement, review your portfolio and gradually shift into more stable investment. Then set up your SWP to begin receiving monthly payouts. Conclusion. With the right strategy, your retirement can be the most relaxed, fulfilling phase of your life. SIP plus SWP is one way to ensure you don't just have savings, but an income that works for you month after month. This approach isn't just about wealth, it's about security, freedom and peace of mind. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more insights on financial planning. Drop any questions in the comments below. I would love to help you plan for a worry-free retirement. Until next time, happy investing.